Hey guys, WheatyWaffle here today for the next part in our City Skylines Let's Play. We're back in the city of Westfield. In the last part, we built this stadium area with our little bars. I think this looks fantastic. So we have this right over here, and I think we might actually do some additional stadiums and complexes here in the middle in a future part. But I actually want to take a quick break from Westfield. We've been doing so much in this one spot that I want to just switch it up a bit. So we're going to move right across the river, and right over here we have this a little bit of sandy beach. So what I'm thinking we're going to do, let me jump out of here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to take all of this area here and turn all of this into like a little neighboring city. It'll be small. It's not going to be anything super extravagant, but I know I want to have a little neighboring city, and I want to have right here on the beach, I want to have a theme park. It might be more of like a touristy attraction area over here. So we're going to have what's going to be called Cardiff City over here on this side, and then we're going to have right here, this will just be called, for now, we're just going to call it Future Theme Park. Okay, so this is going to be our little city. It's going to like look out over, and you can see like the major city across the way. I am going to get some, I think, ferries to connect everything up and get things moving. I think that there's going to be, I did a little bit of like play testing before, and there's going to be one kind of issue. When you connect this highway here to this highway here, which is connecting two highways that do not ever actually communicate in the game, you get a flood of traffic, like an insane flood of traffic. It's actually nuts. So I think for right now, Cardiff City might be separate from the main city until I get some more better, really, infrastructure. I think this is going to be separate from this area, other than with the ferries. The ferries will kind of connect both sides together. We'll mess with that. I was going to originally connect, I did a test where I connected this highway up, but the amount of traffic that flooded in was just totally insane. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to jump into a little bit of a time lapse here, and I'm just going to do some road layouts. We're going to set up kind of a new downtown area, maybe work on a little bit of sprawl, and just kind of fill in, I think this, we've got a little natural barrier with this hill. So we're going to fill in this side of the city and kind of see what we come up with. So while I'm doing that, as you see me jumping around the map, we got to start thinking about an airport. So as I'm building this city, think about where maybe we should be putting our airport. We can do a more like rural, like regional airport, but then we also have the international airport. And so I got to figure out like where those guys are going to go. And if just for some like size, so you know what we're looking at here, where's the international one? This is the regular airport, and this is still pretty big. Like it's decent, but then the international, is it under the hubs maybe? Yeah, this guy's huge. Oh my god, here we're Metropolitan. This is even bigger. So we gotta figure out where these are gonna go. I was thinking maybe this like little peninsula, I don't know what this is. This little piece of land, it does have this like historical thing on it, so I don't know, we might keep it, but for now let's jump into Cardiff City. All right, so this here is Cardona City, or at least the road layout for it. So we've got Cardona City, like downtown. Right here is like the higher density area, and then the rest of this, it's gonna be very residential. Again, I don't want to connect this highway to the other highway, just because if I connect this over to here, the traffic gets crazy. We'll come up with a way to do it later on. But for now, the connection we have is I extended this train line over. So now this train line comes all the way over to this side. And yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So what we're going to do, I already did some zoning here. Just kind of like mapped out a little bit of what I think we should do here. I'm even going to put in just like a little industry right there. And I set this to be tourism specialization. So we're going to get some hotels, maybe some higher rise buildings. But I'm going to go ahead and do we want to do... I'm thinking maybe we'll do the European suburbia. That might look weird though next to these tourist buildings. We're going to leave it default style. So let's go ahead and hit play. Everything here is already watered up, powered up, ready to go. And actually, let me just quadruple check these roads so you can go left, you can go right, you can go from the left and from the right. You can go left. Okay, this all looks good. So, of course, I say I water everything, and then I miss this like one spot. All right, so now we're here. Let's go ahead and just get it running. Let's see what we get. We're gonna get all kinds of things in terms of like the business. I'm curious if we're gonna get any of this, like if the high rise business is gonna look any different. I don't think it will. I think like it all's the same, but we'll see. But we're gonna get hotels. This is gonna be our theme park, which we'll work on in our next part. But for right now, I think this is looking good. Let's start laying down some services while all of this loads. So since this middle section is really like, this is where the downtown is. This right here is like the heart of it. All these other buildings will be much smaller. I do want to add the policy. We're on acclaimed university. Great. Okay, nothing's changed there. We probably should check up on Ashley Darby University, to be honest. Let's go ahead and do the high-rise ban. Let's encourage biking. I don't need any of this just yet. Let's do recreational use. Prefer parks, because we're going to have a park here. Park maintenance. Okay, I think that's good for now. So now, they just need to get power, which once they get their connections going, they'll have that. So let's go ahead and put in what we need for services. So we need some kind of healthcare in here. I think a hospital is just going to be a little bit big. But at the same time, it'd kind of be fun to put a hospital in here. Let's do it. Why not? If we do a hospital, it'll also take away some of the zoning, which is good. I don't think we need all of these to be hotels. That's a lot. So we'll put a hospital. Let's do... We're not going to do the... We're not going to do the cemetery because, again, this is going to be more of a touristy town. So we'll put 2 little cremation centers over there. Fire. I want a big one because I want it to be able to cover pretty much everything. These will be... I think these are going to be like the things we use to kind of help buffer from... Buffer the city from the residential. All this is technically, this is low density. They're huge. Jeez Louise. All right, so we're gonna put a massive police station right here on this corner lot. Does that... Will that despawn? Will this disappear? Okay. And now we got fire, we got police, we don't have education. We need some education. Really, this is where a lot of the residential is, and then this back area here, I think we can just do one small school, and that will cover everything. Maybe the school even goes... I wouldn't mind it like here on the corner. It's going to destroy that house, but let's put it there on the corner, and then let's also do a full high school. We'll put the high school here close to the train track. And then behind it, we'll do one of these guys. There we go. That looks great. All right. So now we have this. Let's go ahead and do... See, we don't need to do a ton of parks because we're going to end up um, with a huge park here with the theme park. But we'll put a little one there. And then I think we might do just like a tiny little one over here. Maybe like a little dog park for the people who live in this area. But otherwise, I think that's it. I think that's all we want to do with that. So now this is going to end up cropping up. It's going to be mainly like, again, like a little touristy town. Lots of hotels. But otherwise, that's it. I mean, there's going to be nothing exciting here. Except for this massive theme park, which I'm super pumped about. It's looking good, Cardona City. You're coming along. I kind of like that there's like such a huge difference in the density. We've got these like massive hotels and then these tiny little residential buildings. I think it's so cute. All right, let me add in. Do we want to do a little bit more? I think we want to do a little bit more residential along this front end. Like this. And then what we're going to do is once everything here fills out, I do want to go back in with some trees and really begin to like fill in the tree areas so that things, oh, excuse me, fill in the areas with trees so that things feel complete. I think right now they're a little bit barren without the trees in here, but once we start filling it in, it'll look great. And then this back area here is going to be a little bit of industry. There won't be much. I do want to keep it relatively like clean in terms of the environment, but I think a little bit of industry here will just help kind of deliver to some of these areas, especially since there's no actual road connection to the rest of the city. But now we're just gonna let her grow. I think she's looking great. And hopefully, I'm going to let this run a little bit after I'm done recording, and hopefully it'll all kind of fill in a bit so that when we jump in next time and begin working on the amusement park that's going to go here, we will have kind of a full-fledged little neighboring city. Look at that. You can like look out. There'll be, imagine just like a roller coaster right here, and you look out and just right over the bay or the river is a university and this like the massive city. I love it. Oh, it looks so good. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It might be a little bit shorter than my normal ones, but I had a vision and I wanted to take the time to make it kind of look exactly as I wanted. And the best way to do that was with a time lapse. Otherwise, you'd have like a 3-hour video to have to watch on YouTube, which is not the best way to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to leave some comments below about what you think of Cardona City, and really let me know what we should be doing with our airport. We don't have one yet, but we're at the place where we could definitely get one. So tell me in the comments, let's put it just like this. There we go. So let me know if where you think we should put it. I was thinking maybe here around this lake could be a good idea. We could also come over here and do it near Cardona City, or we could even do it further south of like the city's downtown. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one.